Okay, this is my first recording with my M5 Ordro M5 action camera. It's got a 3-axle gimbal. So this is my first go at doing some recording with it. See how much improvement it does over my previous camera and stuff. Which I was using my phone, which has a pretty decent camera. It has a 100 megapixel camera on it. The only problem I seem to have with it is the original camera app that came with it wasn't that great. It wouldn't it wouldn't allow you to use external mics and stuff like that. So I started using Open Camera app. The app's called Open Camera. And that's a really good application. Gives you a lot more control over your camera features and functions and stuff. But the only problem I was having is causing my phone to overheat. Or just shut down like while I'm recording. I mean, it doesn't do it when you're just using the camera. But when you use an external mic, it would overheat and shut down. So I was having that issue. Because I have all these external mics to help improve the quality of my audio. And I've been having trouble using those mics and stuff. So now I have this M5, and so far it looks like it's going to be a winner for me, you know. So right now this is which page is this? This is page 22. Okay, so if you've been following along, so what happened was, I realized when I did the double page spread, this page here, that if I didn't do it on the right number, it would fall on the wrong page. So what would happen is, this page would be on the back side of the other page. Like this page would be on the back side of this page. So I had to readjust the numbers and stuff. Like the page numbers and stuff like that. So what I went ahead and did, so actually now, this is the first page of my book. This page has the whole history of Planet Noir. As far as how things came to be and stuff like that. And the war and stuff. This kind of, takes you up into the future where we're starting our comic books at. The Superior book is actually from the period before a lot of this. This is describing the period of Superior. When it says, when it mentioned the awakening, that would be the coming of Superior that causes that event. So, yeah, so I added that to there. I might throw that page in most of my books, so it gives you a little flash story about the whole Planet Noir. But anyway, so when I added that, and I ended up condensing a couple of pages, and then that But when I condensed the page, that threw it off. So what I ended up doing was taking this page, page 17. Page 17 was originally page 22. So I took page 22 because this page could be either before or after a certain event that happened. So I was like, this probably would make more sense to make this page 17 instead of page 22. So that's what I did. And once I did that, that set the pages straight again, where everything, the double page spread fell in line on the right page. So that puts me on inking page 22, like some of the inking on page 22. So that's what we're working on right now. Yeah, I mean, I started doing the page 17. I actually did that off screen. I don't think I recorded that. And I left it. It was mostly finished, but it wasn't completely finished. So eventually I might go back and finish inking that on camera. But right now, I'm inking page 22. And I'm also testing out the new camera that I got. Yeah, to give it a test. Video wise, the quality of the video is pretty good. I'm not even concerned with that because it looks really good from what I checked out already. If anything, it's the audio that I'm really checking out and trying to see how good it is. Because I have what is that? Godox, what is the WEC kit? The WEC kit that my youngest son bought me for, what did he get it for? Father's Day for me, I believe. It was either Father's Day or my birthday, one of those days. You know, my kids are big on helping me out with this YouTube stuff because they know I'm retired from work, and I ain't necessarily a willing participant in my retirement. I'm really retired because I ain't really had no choice. I'm not really capable of maintaining a 9-to-5 job because of my health issues. So my kids was all, they pretty good about like, let's help Dad get something so he can have something to do. To keep him active. So they was pretty big on helping me get my stuff to do my little YouTube channel so I can have something to do. And plus they always wanted me to do something with my art. Because I worked all the time, I never really had time to dedicate to my art. So now that I'm not working, they was like, well, maybe you can, take some time and do some of the stuff art-wise that you always wanted to do. So that's where I'm at right here now today, doing the little art stuff, that I put on the back burner to take care of them kids. A lot of us men get a bad rap about taking care of our kids. And a lot of people don't realize, a lot of men sacrifice their dreams and stuff that they really want to do. I've never really pursued my art stuff because I always did the safe thing because of my kids. And, I was like, if I pursue art, it's going to take time to get successful. And, do I want to risk, You know, I couldn't risk not being able to pay the bills, you know, every month because I didn't sell nothing art-wise or something like that. So I couldn't take those kind of risks. So I put the art, because art is risky, you know. You gotta be on your grind, and it takes time. It takes time to catch the right eyes, get in the right circles and stuff with art. And when you're trying to take care of some kids and stuff, you know, you just don't really have that time to risk. Basically, that's all it comes down to. Just willing to take risks. And I wasn't willing to do it. So, but hey, I have wonderful kids that never been in trouble, you know. So I take it as a risk that paid off. The payoff was good kids that's gonna go out here and have a good influence in our society, not a bad influence. So now it's like time for me to start doing some stuff for me, make me happy. I don't know why. Drawing comic books make me happy. Man, I ordered some comic books, like this bundle pack off of eBay. And it said it had some Image comic books in there, and it was independent comic books, and it had some Dark Horse and you know, some of the bigger name company independent books and stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll take the risk. It was like maybe $30-something for 100 books. Man, I come to realize that it's a lot of crappy independent comic books out there. Man, I ain't trying to rain down on nobody's parade and stuff, and I wouldn't dare say no names of some of the books. Man, I feel like the seller just went through all the worst books he possibly had and put them in my box and sent them to me. And he put one of each of the books that he mentioned. Like, it might have been one Dark Horse book in there, one Image book, one violent book, and etc. Just enough so he could say, "Well, I didn't lie." But it was all the. I mean, it was hard. And I don't read no horror books. I'm looking for superhero books. It was horror books in there mostly. It was just horrible. I would never buy no books from this seller ever again, because I can't trust what they say on there. I mean, I'd have felt better if they would have just went through some books and grabbed a handful of books and threw them in a box. No, it looked like they purposely went through and found all the trashy books that they didn't want and put them in the box and sent them to me. I literally feel like I just wasted whatever money I spent on that auction. I mean, to buy those books. Like I just gave that money to the seller, and he gave me a box of his trash. It's messed up, but that's what I feel like he did. It's a messed up thing to do. I'm like, if you, I mean, people don't, I don't understand people. I'm like, if you're in the business to sell stuff, why would you do something or sell something to somebody that makes them not want to come back and buy more? Especially if this is something you do on a regular. I never understood that. I'm like, so you think you're going to get enough of one-time customers that'll keep you in business forever? A successful business is going to be a business that get customers that repeatedly come back, because usually the person that buys something from you, especially something like comic books, that's their thing. That's what they get. They buy comic books. Everybody don't like buy things on a regular, like collect type things. But if you have a person that does something like that and you basically screw them over, I'm like, you hurting yourself in the long run. Because I mean, well, I came from working in a business where repeat business is make or break for you. I mean, repeat business is what made you successful or not. The more people came back and bought and stuff. So that's why I don't understand when I see people do business where they make it so you don't want to come back ever again. And I used to manage a video store that carried all range of videos, if you know what I mean. But not only videos, but everything else that went along with it. And I was one of the main managers as far as the inventory goes. Yeah, so I used to have to order like lingerie for strippers and dance shoes, all that stuff. I ordered all that type of stuff. I'm the one who had to stay on top of what they want, what type of stuff they wanted, lingerie, all that type of stuff. But if I was selling them some crap that they bought just one time and it was like, oh man, this stuff is horrible, they would have never came back to get nothing else. Yeah, but I ordered like all that stuff, not just for strippers and stuff, but for everybody and stuff. Yeah, so like I said, I came from a business where repeat business was everything. So when you deal with people who be like they try to get over you and sell you something, make you where you never want to come back. I just don't understand that. I be looking at, I feel like a child that be sitting there like wondering like, why would somebody do that to themselves as a business person? Oh well. Trust me, I won't be buying nothing from that seller again. Gave me a box of crap. It was 100 comic books. I'd be lucky if it was 30 books in there worth me reading, worth me wanting to read or whatever. Now some of them might be a good read, but the artwork was crappy, and a lot of them was like books where it's in the middle where you wouldn't know what was going on. I don't know. It was just, I wasn't happy with what I got. Okay, so this is, what page I say this was? 22? Let me see what layer I put in. Yeah, it's on sketch layer. I know I'm yapping, so I got to make sure I got this on the right. What's the name? So, let me see how this supposed to be. Trying to think. Alright, I thought I straightened it out. I guess not. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, how I'm gonna do that? I don't know if y'all can see my sketch that I got. What's the name? The rough sketch that I got laid out here that I'm putting the sketch over. So this got his head. I'm trying to think, do I want to make his, I guess I'll make his head break the border. Just part of it. Yeah, I'll go and do that. We'll break the borderline right there with that. Just a little bit right there, break the border. Okay, yeah, because this only have 2 panels on this page. I'm just going to rough this one. That one, I started talking and I started drawing real tight on that one, which is cool. Just makes it easier for me when I go to ink it. Less worrying about detail. I just can pretty much trace it the way it is. Because all the detail I put in that one. Let's see. Phone going off. I guess I got a package or something. AliExpress. So one thing about AliExpress, you order something from them, they're gonna bung you to your packages in your hand. Gonna hear every step of the way. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just assuming that's who that is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's AliExpress. I noticed one thing. I'm figuring out why my hands cramp so much. I squeeze the pencil, so that's why every now and then you see the little thing. This pops up on the screens because I squeeze the pencil so tight when I'm drawing, which causes that little screen to pop up. So if you see the screen keep popping up, it's because of me squeezing the pencil. Okay. Yeah, I need to find. I forgot. It's a website. I forgot the name of it, but I think you got to pay for it. You go there, you can get copyright free music, so you can add like music to your videos and stuff. I'm gonna look into that, and so I can start adding a little music. And I need to work on doing some voiceovers. I got a couple of videos that I want to do voiceover on, because like when riding my bike, sometimes that wind noise is like annoying. So trying to figure out a way to edit that out. But I'll figure it out. No hurry, ain't going nowhere. At least not that I know of. Okay, let's see. Do the eyes. Just do that because I want to put them on like a track. So then I go back and erase. Erases some. So then put a smack down on him. Then right here, you got some big old toes. Got some long toes. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I think this camera, it can only record a video for so long. So after a while, it'll stop recording and start recording again on another, what's the name? So it'll be more than one video session when you go back and look at the recording. Like this, I've been recording for probably 20 minutes or so. That might be like 3 videos or 4 videos instead of one long video. Don't know why I do it, but that's what it's doing, it looks like. Yep, so that's his feet right there. It ain't too bad at drawing feet, I don't think. Alright. Draw this foot. Then that'll be it. Then we can move on. Be another page rough sketched out. Yeah, so today is what? Today is Monday. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but Wednesday, supposed to be going to get my truck, take my truck around to the mechanic that's up on Marlboro Pike. I know I did that a while ago. I was supposed to have been did it, but I never got around to doing it. I mean, if you pay attention, you'll see it was for a while there. It was like a little stretch in between the last video I did. You know, sometimes I go down for a little bit. So it's been a while since I did that video where I was supposed to take my truck back around there to the mechanic. But I never got around to it because I wasn't feeling too good. But I rode my bike around there today to holler at him. He told me go ahead, bring it up Wednesday morning. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Because I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so go get that checked out with the hematologist. Okay, that don't look too bad. Okay, and then we're going to be all out in space, of course. And then, you know, of course, got to make his suit look like his suit right here. Okay, something like that. Yeah, so I think that's enough to call this page done. I'm still going back and forth whether he gonna have wraps around his ankle or not. So for the meantime, I'll just go ahead and do that. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, but I put the band just like around his ankle. I mean his wrap. Okay, that's going to be it. That will be page 22. Done. We got two more pages, and then we're going to go back to the first page and actually ink it. And maybe ink it and dialogue it, or just ink it. Or I might just, yeah, I think I'm going to just ink it. We'll see how it goes once we finish these 2 pages up. All right. Catch you on the next one, guys.